Music, you heard correctly. I have no doubts whatsoever that Tesla will top the charts in 2023. I have a very important announcement to make for everyone who is watching us and has subscribed to our channel. Elon and his flagship company will be the best company of the year, so stay put and keep watching. There's a significant distinction between the company and the stock, which is why I am not referring to the stock. You may have heard the adage, the company is not the stock and the stock is not the company. It appears that the market is pricing Tesla as if there were no little energy, little growth, and essentially no CEO at the moment. This is what the company is estimated to be worth for me. At least that's a window of opportunity. But maybe you don't see it that way. But the fundamentals will catch up with Tesla stock in the end. And until then, the prices we see now will make us wonder why we didn't buy more. As briefly mentioned in today's video, I'll share 5 reasons or 5 forecasts for why Tesla will be the finest company in 2023. Before we go there, it would be excellent if you smash that like button and subscribe now. Let's go to reason 1. There's a little doubt about that. In 2023, Tesla will produce and ship more than ever before. Rather than wondering if, what if, you should be asking when and how. For instance, they could set a new record of 1.4 million vehicle deliveries in 2023 or this year, but they're most likely going to excel and exceed that number despite the market downturn and economic slump. Though it's a bullish forecast and a likely event, I don't think Tesla will allow it to go into place for whatever reason, and I don't think they'll try to achieve 0% margins. I think they have the potential for 20 to 30% growth while maintaining a respectable profit margin. If Tesla decides to drop their margins to that low, other automakers will have a much harder time competing. I'm talking about 15 to 18, which is fairly high for an automotive. I don't see how they can stay in business if Tesla keeps cutting their margins to 15 to 18. However, let's assume they reach 0%. Let's just fill the tanks with gas and sell the vehicles below cost. Second, this may be expected given that Tesla has been releasing Megapacks. For the second reason, the majority of the time I don't discuss Megapacks or even take Tesla energy into account when I evaluate Tesla, but that will change in 2023. The reason for this is that, according to the most recent information available, Tesla recently inaugurated a Megapack facility with an annual production capacity of 10,000 units. If Tesla is able to sell all 10,000 Megapacks at a price of $2 million each, they will have made $20 billion at this point. Megapacks are profitable, but if production could be increased to 10,000 units as it seems it can currently, the company would make $20 billion. Let's do some current math. Tesla will have sold about 1,000 Megapacks by the end of 2022, more than making up for any costs. Let's say they increase production to 2,000 units by 2023 or the following year. Investing $2 million in 2,000 units will yield $4 billion in earnings. If they succeed in this, I predict a 5% gross margin or $200 million in gross earnings from the energy segment alone. Third, we anticipate the announcement of a new gigafactory this year. We know we predicted this would happen in September or October of 2022, but it hasn't happened. I think it's quite bullish that Tesla will continue to announce a new gigafactory this year. When you have investigating, we have an idea of where it could be. We have heard from anywhere from Mexico to South Korea. I've also heard from Indonesia, but all signs point to Mexico being the first to be revealed. Nevertheless, bears will continue to insist that Tesla is no more than a core firm, even though this would appear on the income statement. What other automaker in the world is producing or developing a new facility right now? To be honest, I don't think any other automaker in the world is doing this as frequently as they do. Full self-driving cars are the fourth argument or forecast that no one is discussing. It's no secret that Tesla's fully autonomous vehicles will reach a turning point in 2023. Tesla's decision to make the FSD Beta a fully hands-off device is significant. This is an ashish moment that's pretty cool and indicates that the world has learned so much that you may be less cautious when letting the FSD take over. More importantly though, as an investor, I'm curious to know how much of the FSD Beta will be made available to the general public, since there are currently close to 300,000 users. I predict that by the end of 2023, there will be between 600,000 and 8,000 FSD beta testers. At that point, the company plans to charge a one-time flat fee of $15,000 or a monthly subscription price of about $199. Tesla may be able to anticipate a larger and more consistent inflow of funding soon. If all goes according to plan, by the third or fourth quarter of 2023, we ought to have a clearer understanding of how one-time payments and subscriptions will be managed. To put things in perspective, here are the reasons why Tesla's incredible growth has coincided with the decline in U.S. auto sales that started in 2020. We've already taken 2 steps toward fully autonomous driving, and we could take 3 if this happens. If Tesla can also solve FSD and I assume get regulated and accepted by governments around the world, then you can count on Tesla to surpass Apple as the most valuable corporation in the world. It is not advisable to have your money looking like this, and it certainly shouldn't look like that when your sales are forecast to remain flat for the foreseeable future, unless you're counting on the government to bail you out, and it wouldn't be the first time for these guys. Between Toyota's and Ford's, General Motors continues to see declines, and they barely are outperforming 2021 seriously. The evidence is there. The evidence is in the pudding, except for Tesla. The United States government offered financial assistance to the automobile industry through the Troubled Asset Relief Program, or TARP, which provided billions of dollars in loans to General Motors and Chrysler, helping them to restructure and avoid bankruptcy. The automobile industry in the United States was in peril during the Great Recession of 2008 to 2009 as sales plummeted and many automakers faced bankruptcy as a result. Although it was a long and arduous road to recovery, government financial incentives for consumers to purchase new automobiles further boosted industry efforts and helped the automobile industry recover and eventually return to profitability. Tesla's debt-free business model gives it a major competitive advantage over its rivals. While Tesla has been able to finance its operations and investments primarily through equity, most traditional automobile manufacturers rely on financing, which can create significant financial pressure because they must repay the debt with interest regardless of their financial performance. This has allowed the company to operate with less financial pressure and given us greater financial flexibility to invest in R&D, expand its manufacturing capabilities, and pursue new business opportunities. Furthermore, Tesla is less susceptible to economic downturns, which can affect highly leveraged corporations' capacity to fulfill their loan obligations, because it is debt-free. Here are the 5 main reasons and forecasts why I believe Tesla will be the market leader in 2023. Ultimately, Tesla's debt-free strategy has been a key factor in the company's ability to disrupt the traditional automobile industry and establish itself as a leader in the electric vehicle market. While the traditional automakers will soon be praying for the feds to bail them out of certain bankruptcy, Tesla will be balling using its debt-free model to reach previously unreached heights. In production, 1 record delivery 2 packs of Tesla Mega Cells, 3 a new announcement from Gigafactory. Unlike the competition, Tesla can weather a recession with 4 FSD and 5. As I conclude the film, I can only express how amazed and astounded I am at how many cars will be put through their paces between now and the end of the year, which is the end of 2023. That's all I have to say for now. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll see you in the next one.